We about had war with the YouTubers. He got in my shot. No way! That's super cool. All right, guys, now listen, I'm a little bit embarrassed because I'm kind of being a fanboy here, but well, hey there, hobby homesteaders, and welcome back to Peak's Peak. Today we are at Expo 2025, and I've been excited to get here. And one of the very first things I did walking through the door was find the Mech booth, because you guys know they've been really good to me and my channel. They've let me showcase a lot of their tools on the channel, and you guys have been interested in those, and it's helped me to grow, and it's helped them to grow. So I came to their booth first, and kind of blown away. Last year, if you look back at our video, you know their booth was pretty small. They only had a couple of things in there. They've got a big space here today and lots of implements, lots of pieces of equipment that are really cool. So I'll show you a few of those as we go through. We're gonna spend the day just going around the show, seeing what we can find that is cool, and I'll share that with you, and hopefully I'm gonna meet up with a few people that you guys will know. And guys, as always, if you see something in these videos that you're interested in, you can use our discount code Lucas 5% off on anything that they have here. So check out their website, mechmax.com. You know, MechMax has expanded their product line to include things like lifts and toolboxes and even these hot water pressure washers, which could enable you to even start your own business. And so they've got some really cool products that if you're looking to be an entrepreneur or you've got your own business, they're a great place to start. Well, we found our way to the Baumolite booth. I had to stop by here and just, one, tell them thanks for working with me. You know how much I love my mini skid steer from Baumolite. It's awesome. But I've got a really cool announcement coming in the next couple of weeks, because they're sending me a new tool to use on the farm, and it's gonna be amazing. I think you guys are gonna love it. It's gonna come in really handy in tight spaces. So keep an eye on the channel, because Baumolite's got some really cool things going. Mine is never this clean anymore. It's so dusty out. Everything's always covered in dirt. All right, guys, now listen, I'm a little bit embarrassed because I'm kind of being a fanboy here, but I finally got to meet Daniel and DJ, and it's an exciting time for me. I was sharing with them how watching their channel and kind of building my farm has ultimately, their channel changed my life and my family's life for the better, and I just think it's really cool.
That's awesome. I mean, I started a YouTube channel with no plans of it ever taking over and being a career.
Yeah.
There was never a thing. It was just for the fun of it. And I thought at the time, I watched a couple old guys that had gardeners, and they were legit YouTube channels, like 70-year-old men growing a garden.
Yeah.
Like, wait a minute. If this old man, there was a Cajun guy in Louisiana, rode around on his golf cart, he was kind of overweight, had a Kubota tractor, the most entertaining guy to watch, and he was growing vegetables.
Yeah.
And he had 30,000 subscribers, and I was like, man, that guy's got it figured out.
Right.
I
mean, that's the life. You get to do
money off of videos. Like, what?
Get to do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And get paid for it.
And monetizing their hobby.
Yeah.
Really.
And you guys have helped me do that. So I just appreciate that. And I know I'm one of many who have watched you guys and thought, you know what, I need to do that.
Yeah.
And so
anybody can do it. You just gotta want to.
But you guys are good people, and you share good values on your channel, and so I think it's awesome. It's really cool to meet you, and thanks for talking on camera for me. All right, guys, I caught up with a few more of my buddies here. We got Nathan and John and Ed. You guys know all these guys and their channels, but I'll put a link down in the description so you guys can check them out. But it's really good running into everybody that I work with and everybody I talk to online. So, guys, y'all having a good show?
Oh, yeah. Great time. I've never been to this show before. First time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And this really is what it's all about.
It is.
Come here, we see the equipment.
Yeah.
Seeing each other is what it's all about.
That's right.
Reunion. I love it.
I love it. All right. You know, in years past, I've come to this show and I was always in search of a particular piece of equipment because I was shopping for my own channel. I was looking for a tractor, the right size tractor, and all those things. But this year, man, not really anything I need. There's just a lot of dreaming going on. So I'm kind of walking around looking for my favorite pieces of equipment, and I'm just going to operate a few things and see what my next dreams ought to be, I guess. Newbie on the controls here. guys, I think I could get used to this. This would be a lot more efficient than the backhoe and having to move the tractor. I've got a little Kubota BX with a backhoe.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to do the whole raise the outriggers and push the tractor with a bucket and the whole song and dance.
And the tracks are here.
Okay, now, so it narrows in so you can go through gates and stuff. Wow. All right.
And the blade expands also. You know,
oh, yeah? Okay.
You got to swing them out.
So now, no way. That's super cool.
Right?
Well, that's awesome.
Right.
So that's one of the things that I'm all about is the tight spaces. You know, I started out with that little Kubota BX because I've got small trails and all that, but using a mini skid steer, like I'm seeing all the benefits of having the small equipment. You can drive this through into somebody's backyard or whatever.
I've got rental houses that the owners will say, oh, I want one of these. And then the guys who rent them in the yard, they're like, oh, what are you going to do with that little thing? Ain't nobody going to want to rent that. It goes out more than the big machine.
Absolutely. So much stuff you can do with this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So guys, I'm going to tell you, with the equipment we've got coming to our property, a little machine like this, that would be awesome. And that's smooth. It's got tracks that expand out so that you can have a larger footprint, or you can narrow them in and drive through small gates. So yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, Mini X like this, you do a lot of stuff with, it'd be really cool, but for my property and the amount of work that I'm doing around my property, something like this would probably be the best fit. All right, guys, let's see what we got here. Little concrete buggy. Look at that. So I've never drove anything with controls quite like this. This is pretty slick. So you twist it to turn, forward, back. It's the coolest thing. Look at this. And not only do you have your dumper controls right here, but you've got foot controls. See this coming in real handy when I get ready to pour that back patio and I've got to haul concrete around back of the house. It'll hold about a little over a half a yard, about 16 cubic feet. Pretty sweet piece of equipment. Yeah, so something I just learned about this Kato brand is that they're actually based in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, so pretty close to home. Parts and supplies would be pretty handy. That's cool to know. All right, now, there's nobody here to show me how to work this thing, so I don't know.
Bring it all the way in, make sure it's clicked in, turn the key.
You overheard me, huh?
Just could guess here. Once this finishes loading, you'll get a screen message that pops up and you press this button.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we're gonna try something electric today. I've never run any electrical equipment before. We'll find out what it's made of. It's loading right now. This is like firing up my Windows 95 computer. It's a little slow. It's not moving. I think it's on lockdown. Okay, there it is. All right. Well, let's find out what we got here. Oh, yeah, she's live. Okay. All right. Yeah, these are controls I'm used to. All right. All right. Actually, no, they're backwards. Yeah, all right. We can get the hang of it. This is not bad. It's pretty smooth. It's nice to be running a quiet piece of equipment. I know that. Of course, there's all kinds of noise going on around me, but still, this is pretty cool. Take a little getting used to. I'm not any good at it. All right. I think that's about enough of the old electric for me. So let's figure out how to get out of here. I guess that must be it. don't know if it needs to be put in park. Battery. All right, I think we're good. It's a little different, but it's pretty smooth. It would be nice to be able to run a quiet piece of equipment like that. Look who I found. I found Neil from Dig Drive DIY. I'm a huge fan of his channel. I've already been telling him I'm fanboying out a little bit.
Appreciate it.
What are you here to run?
I'm really interested in these little mini loaders, articulated wheel loaders.
Yes.
I just think that'd be super handy, and
Yeah.
I'm real picky about my driveway and the grass.
I've noticed that.
So track machines are a little hard on stuff.
We're not the same in that way. My people know me as down and dirty, and it just is what it is, you know. But what'd you think of the Vermeer track loader?
It's very impressive.
Yeah.
So it has a suspension on the operator station.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really absorbent.
Right.
All the bumps and hiccups, but man, the tracks are hard on the driveway.
Yeah.
So that's what gives me a little.
He can't have that.
Too OCD for a track machine in the stones.
That's awesome. It's good to see you, man.
Hey, good
have
to
a good
see you,
time.
Lucas. Thank you.
So that really is one of my favorite things about coming to this show is seeing some of the guys that I like to watch and I learn things from. So like Neil from Dig Drive DIY, I watched his channel explode when he did his pond project and did such a fabulous job. He's such a great storyteller and I've learned so much from him. So to get to come here, meet them and kind of hang out, talk shop and run equipment. Equip Expo is a great time. It's a lot of fun. All right, well, look who I ran into now. Got Evan from Country View Acres. How's your show going, man?
That's going good. It's nice to take a break and come up here and see everything.
It is. It's a good time, and it's good to kind of catch up with old friends.
Oh yeah, I think I've run into like 20 different YouTubers at this show. So
Yeah, it's
good
kind of
time.
wild. So what are you looking at?
I've been looking at tractors. I've been thinking about upgrading. I got 24 horse.
Yeah.
I was thinking about maybe getting something closer to 40, a little bit bigger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Anything particular in mind?
I can't find any that, like I got the TYM 2515, and I'm having a hard time finding anything that lifts as much as it does. You
I
know?
mean, that was kind of the deciding factor for me. So, you know, I get that. But anything else you're going to run out here?
No, I'm just kind of looking around. Anything that looks neat and I want to try, I may test it out.
That's kind of what I'm doing, just playing.
Yep.
It's a good time. All right, so here's how you know somebody's important is when they're wearing 3 microphones, right?
Yeah,
Right.
yours is the most important.
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. Loving this show. As an equipment junkie, there's nothing better than just walking around and seeing the new equipment and getting to run some of it.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. And you can come out here in the yard and just hop on whatever you want to try out. And so that's kind of what I've been doing today is dreaming.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with these mini skids and all these alternative pieces of equipment that I might not ever own, but I want to see how it feels to run it.
So far walking around, if you could pick one piece of equipment and take it with you, what would it be?
The Bad Boy Terrain. It's like a small skid steer with a pivoting, articulating rear axle and turf tires. So you can do skid steer work without tearing up your property. And you can run tractor attachments on the back of it or skid steer attachments on the front.
It is really cool. I'll go over there and show you guys in a minute, but I've never seen a piece of equipment quite like it. And I was talking to Neil from Dig Drive DIY, and we were talking about these track mini skid steers. He said, I can't own that. I'm too particular about my driveway. So he's looking at all these articulating pieces of machinery. Yeah, that's a good option.
Yep. And if you want to see a full video on that, you can check out Rock Hill Farm. Don't put that in there.
All right, man, have a good show.
Always good to see you.
All right, so you guys tell me, what would this be good for? What are you gonna use this for? Turf tires, I mean, you got air in the tires, and it's a 40-horse gas engine, so I'm not real sure. It's cool, I've never seen anything quite like it, but yeah, I'm not real sure where it fits. You guys tell me in the comments. Hey, you're in my shot, quit. We about had war with the YouTubers. He got in my shot. I was trying to get a good shot of the crowd here.
Well, my camera was that much taller than his. I felt pretty proud.
I don't think it was. All right, guys, well, we are heading out of here. I got my hands full. I got my mind full. I met lots of great people, so I got my heart full. We had a good time here at Equip Expo, and it's time for me to go home and see my family. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Appreciate y'all watching. Until next time, get outside and enjoy God's creation because it's beautiful out there. Y'all have a good day.